All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking a one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner just looking at you because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is. GameGod, Goldie, one and only. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, what we doing tonight. Hey, listen, so I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see who get in here tonight. Most of y'all should be watching this on YouTube because I only look at the YouTube comments. I can't look at all the comments at the same time. But I was telling everybody, like in my school group, get in the brotherhood if you're not in it, doing weekly calls, private game, free courses, everything. I was asking everybody, what should I talk about tonight? Should I break down how to make a woman useful, or should I break down how to get chose with your mouth closed? Right? So y'all let me know, put it in the comments, how to make a woman useful, because to me, it's ABC 1, 2, 3. But so many people ask me, yo, how do I make my woman useful? How do I make this broad I'm talking to useful? So I'm like, obviously, it's something that people have a pain point in. So either how to make your woman useful or how to get chose with your mouth closed. Or we could do how to test your woman. Let me know. How you, whatever, that's what they said on IG. What they saying, how to make a woman useful? The main one. Or how to test your woman though. Check, look for me on YouTube, what they saying. It's 2. Look at the one that's up and down, like not landscape, but portrait. I look at the one that's landscape. Come on, though. I'm on here tonight. Popped in for y'all. What we talking about? I need to know how to test your woman, how to make your woman useful, or how to get chose with your mouth closed. I ain't gonna give it all to you though. You know I ain't gonna give it all to you because I ain't even dropped the guide yet. But I'm gonna give you, we gonna go through the pieces of it. Let me see. It really is. I like to learn other ways too. I want to ask y'all real quick, what you think is the most important factor in making a woman useful? Before I get started, what's the number one factor in making a woman useful? Who knows in here? Just guess. Don't say what you think I'm going to say or what I want to hear. Just what do you think? I want to know where everybody coming from. What's the most important factor in making a woman useful? And if you in my school group, the brotherhood, don't answer because we're not going to give them, we don't want to give them that. For those who don't know, what y'all think is number one? Look at my Instagram for me. All right. I'm looking at the comments right now. Yeah, Macramento. Hey, Macramento legend. Hey man, shout out to you. Appreciate it. He said Shorty took out a 5K loan for me and I told her I'll pay her back monthly, but times hit me hard and I showed up on the payments for right now. And now this broad tripping on me. Hey man. Hey, Tables turn, you live and learn. Hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, man, hold your word to the woman. But shit, bitch, if I don't got it, I don't got it. Fuck you want me to do? You know she don't like you that much. Ain't no bitch gonna trip. Hey, the bitch gonna trip on me about some bread is a bitch that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, if I don't got it, I don't got it. What you don't need to do is start tripping with me and putting pressure on me to where I don't want to fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you really ain't gonna get the bread back. So just, hey, baby, be smooth. If I had it, I give it to you. I don't got it. I'm being transparent with you. Hey, you know, most men got an ego. They gonna act like they got it when they, hey, baby, I don't got it right now. And I fuck with you and I appreciate you for what you did. But give me a minute, give me some leeway, and I'll give you what I can. But don't get to tripping on me about the shit, because that ain't gonna help your case. See, women have low EQ, emotional intelligence. Say it's a nigga that owe me some bread, right? I can get to tripping and threatening this man, but you catch more honey, you catch more bees with honey. It's a guy, it's called behavioralism. He said you will get more, you can control people more with positive reinforcement than you can with negative reinforcement. I could get to tripping on you, but that's last resort. What you should do first is say, hey, listen, I hear you going through some things. Give me what you can. Just show me some effort. I want to make this work. That's what you do. These bras ain't got no type of emotional intelligence because she going to be tripping on the nigga so much. I'm going to be like, well, fuck it then, bitch. What you going to do about it? So it's make me feel good about it and I still give it to you, though. But all right, we going to get into it. We going to get into it. Y'all saying how to make her useful. Okay, we got a super chat. Then we going to get into it. He said, I'm a youngin' who gets chose, but would like to understand how to make a woman useful in my life. This live is perfect timing. I'm going to give it to y'all. I can't give it all to you because I ain't even dropped it for sale yet. So, but we going to go through it. We going to go through like the main points of it. So shout out to you, man, because y'all don't know. Man, listen, you know how crazy it is to me that on a regular basis, dudes ask how to make a woman useful. Nigga, how do you not know how to make a woman useful? You know, but we going to break it down. Y'all just overthinking it, though. Make sure she helps you get to wherever goals you're trying to accomplish. All right, that's a good one. Respect the man. I like that. That's what you think about these. This is what they telling me. One said, making sure she helps you get to wherever goals you're trying to accomplish. I like that. Respecting the man. I like that. The thing is, though, a lot of things that you say is making a woman useful is the standard to even fuck with me. Respect the man. Now, bitch, respecting me is the only way you could be to be over here. Well, you don't get no points for that. That don't make you useful. That make you able to be here. Task, action, money, okay. Teachable for sure. Teachability index got to be high. Knowing what she good and ain't good. I don't really understand that. Oops, my bad. She got to have a vision after she like and respect you a lot. She don't necessarily have to have vision. She just got to buy into my vision. Now, it would be beautiful if she had her own vision, but I love a woman who has her own vision, a woman who has big goals, big dreams, big aspirations. Yeah, you could take her far, but she don't necessarily got to have that. As long as you're willing to buy into my vision, we good. Oh, I like this one. So, okay, man, you got some game about yourself. 1F Flamingo, he said, you have to know where you're trying to go. The reason you dudes be asking, hey, man, how do I make the woman useful? Because you don't know where you're trying to go in life. You can't tell the bitch how to be useful if you don't know what you want to accomplish in life. What? All right, I'm going to cut to that real quick, and then we're going to cut to how to make a woman useful, guy. The brotherhood. Shout out to everybody in the brotherhood. Cause I drop this shit for free in the brotherhood, but you got to be in the brotherhood. Somebody said I'm gonna be in Miami next week. What's the spots I should hit up and networking purposes, man? You need to tap in with me, man. And you'll be able to do it the right way. Don't matter how many right places you go, it's gonna be different if you go with me and my people, and you get that same level of when we go out. Everywhere we go, somebody want to take a video, take a picture, do an interview, network this, that, a third. And if you come and you pay that price, and you come get with me and you standing next to me, now you get introduced to everybody who's already on a different level. But if not, shit, I'll tell you the spots. I'm just saying, them same spots ain't gonna be the same you going there by yourself than if you going with me. I give it to me so I can get into the. No, I'm trying to read the comments, so just tell it to me. That's crazy. Hey, listen, but you know what though? That's her fault. Ain't no woman or man that be super weird that I can't peep her like that. Last person I told you about, I'm like, oh, this person gonna be an issue. He ended up being an issue. Why? Because I'm very perceptive to personality traits and how people move. Women ain't got that. You over here giving a nigga your number that you didn't even vet, maybe because he had some money, maybe because he was looking good, but you didn't check his personality. You can save your life peep in somebody's character over just what the facade is. Oh, this a bad bitch. Oh, she looked good. Oh, she said, no. What's her character like? I know. I'm damn near clairvoyant. Don't I tell you that all the time? I got dudes come up to me on a regular basis like, oh, when I hollered at you on the phone, like everything you said was going to happen. My bros, everything you said was going to happen. Man, I've been doing this for a decade plus now. At this point, I'm psychic. I'm clairvoyant. Or I just got so much game and seen so much, I know. So you got to really be careful who you dealing with. So if she dealing with a dude doing some shit like that, I blame her. You know why? Because ain't nobody who go from that to super psychotic weird. There wasn't no signs. Don't happen. Bitch, you just ain't got the vision. You not really paying attention. And that's going to spank you in the ass one day. So y'all better be out here paying attention to who you dealing with. I pay attention to everything. But all right, we going to move on. Everybody, I think everybody want me to talk about how to make a woman useful, right? Somebody says Sin is the most useful broad you ever had. She useful. I ain't gonna say the most useful. Like I'm not comparing it like that, but she's very useful for sure. You know, but I done had a lot of women, so it's like um I done had women like Sin before. Lie, steal, kill, go to jail for me. Do this, do that, lay a life out on the line, and guess what? I ain't with them right now. And so I don't never give no bitch too much credit. I give her a whole lot of credit though. I ain't gonna discount her. But at the end of the day, I had women like that, and we ain't together now. So I don't never get too in my mind like, oh, it's gonna last forever. If it did, it would be nice. But I just cherish it for what it is today. You know what I'm saying? But she's definitely very useful for me. She do things. She go out of the way for me on things like I wouldn't even think about. She do things that I'm not even thinking I need, and she gonna go out of her way for me about it. You know. I'm in the digital product mastermind with you and Bonnie. You got any updates for us moving forward? Yeah, we have the people that's gonna do the group because we didn't want to just be me and Bonnie. We got some real top level multi millionaires in the space experts that started in. Tomorrow we're getting on the phone with them to make sure we can set the schedule because we got to make sure their schedule for the weekly calls are going to be there. So tomorrow we getting on the call with them so we can finally solidify our the weekly calls because that's the most important. You know, we're gonna give you the game. We're gonna set everything up for you. We're gonna make sure all your digital products and everything is right. But at the end of the day, what we found is it's not so much about what we do for you. It's about when you come into questions and you come into obstacles, and everybody has different obstacles. So when we could get on these weekly calls and help you through those, that's gonna be the best measure of success is when you could get your specific questions answered, not just a blanket tutorial or this was what you do. So if you're in the Telegram group that we all in together, whatever questions you got, just let us know. We'll get back to you. See, they trying to find out where you from. Nah, because y'all going to start trying to catch them broads where I like to catch my broads, man. Yeah, she from the South. Yeah, you better get you a broad from the South because they naturally grow up submissive, in pocket, sweet. That's the culture down there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell you where she from, though. But, yes, cheat code. You want a cheat code? You trying to find a woman docile, in pocket, sweet, nice, with manners. Yeah, you better go to the South somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got to teach them how to be like that. That's how they are in their soul already. Somebody said that's a lie. Yeah, not everywhere in the fucking South. You ain't gonna go to Atlanta. Most people in Atlanta ain't even from Atlanta. So yeah, not everywhere in the South, but the real South, I ain't gonna say the real South. I don't even know technically what the South is, but I got some spots. Man, when I went to this one place, I ain't gonna tell y'all because you gonna blow my spot up. Man, every woman there, gorgeous, pretty, was just super nice and pocket sweet. Thank you. Yes, sir. All right. Now. Y'all keep trying to change these women up north. Not Texas either. Yeah, we ain't going to consider Texas the South. Hell no. Alabama, maybe. I ain't been. Would you rather be a Saudi prince type rich, but nobody knows you are a 100 millionaire with motion? Nigga, give me the motherfuckers you talk about, man. Saudi prince, you talking about some trillions? Come on now. With them trillions, I'll make myself as famous as possible. But I hear what you're saying, and it's a difference. And I know some 100 millionaires who want my fame. I'm like, I want your money, but at the same time, I see what this fame do, and he see what the fame do. It's like, well, with all the money in the world, we walk into the same place. Hey, people like, oh, Goldie, what's up? And they treat him like he nothing. So it's like, hey, sometimes the fame means something. Get your fame up, man, because you get the fame, and you can't go broke unless you don't know what you're doing. All right, we going to get to it, though. I'm bullshit right now. We going to get to it. How to make a woman useful. If y'all really want to know, we going to talk about it right now. I need to know. Let me know y'all want to talk about it. All right, you got to read them comments for me. Yeah, just so I can read my guide, because I don't want to give them too much, so I'm gonna just go like piece by piece. All right, you know y'all paying attention. I'm gonna give you a couple pieces. I'm gonna jump from the intro to another spot, to another spot, to another spot. Then I might go to how to test your woman after this, right? So how to make a woman useful in your life, right? It's game plus psychology. You know what I'm saying? And I was asking y'all what y'all think the number one thing is. And y'all gave me some good answers. But I'm going to tell you the number one thing that most people overlook, right? You cannot make a woman useful unless she has value to begin with. Let me tell you, all you dudes trying to make a woman useful, hey, man, that bitch ain't got no value. She ain't got no use. And that's where you're going wrong. That's why it ain't working. That's why you're getting twos and fews and you feeling like it's still a waste of your time. Because the number one thing is you have to find a woman who actually has value. Do you ever even analyze a woman's value? And we ain't talking about no pussy. Hey, man, that don't mean nothing to me. And it shouldn't mean nothing to you. And that shit is free. How we going to put some value on some shit? Hey, unless you selling it and bringing me the money from it, and I don't do that and I don't encourage that. But that's the only way your pussy got value to me is you're selling it and giving me the money for it. And I don't even want that because I don't do that and I don't encourage that. So therefore, your pussy don't mean nothing to me. So we got to take that off the table real quick. All right, listen. You cannot squeeze juice from a turnip. A lot of women simply have no value. They don't have anything real to bring to the table, and that's why most men get stuck trying to build on emptiness. And I did it many times. You think just because you got to, hey, check this out. Just because the broad is willing does not mean she's useful. You could have a broad, she's willing, she loves you, she loves your dirty draws, but she ain't got nothing to give. And so it's worthless. I know you feel good. Like it's like this. Hey, baby, I appreciate your willingness. I appreciate that you like me, but you ain't got nothing to give. So what are we doing here? We should do nothing here. But a lot of you ain't never really had too many women who really like you, who really do whatever for you. So the first one you get, even though you look at her and realize, man, she ain't got nothing to give, you still dealing with her. And so you trying to squeeze juice from a turnip and it's impossible. So that's number one. Most of y'all, if you just get that, you gonna win. But we gonna take it deeper, and I'm gonna show you, like, how do you make a woman useful? What type of characteristics are you looking for? What is her network like? What is her? Like, we gonna get into it though, or maybe I won't get into that part. But we gonna go. We just doing the intro right now. A useful woman starts with raw material you can direct, refine, and elevate. Most of y'all right now can think about your woman and be like, nope, won't happen. You know it. The first step, though, after knowing if she even useful, is you got to know what you want. Because even a woman that's useful to me might not be useful to you. I'm in the social media space, the media space, and things of that nature. It might be a woman who her only use is she has a network in the spaces and the places that I'm trying to build to. So that woman is useful to me because I know what I want and I know where I'm going. You might not be in that space. So that is useless to you. So number one, as a man, you got to know what you want. And that's the problem with most people in life that's not successful, even in my coaching. The number one thing is, hey, man, you got to know where you want to be in life to get there. Not just for the woman to give you value, but for yourself to know where you're going. You got to know where you're going and know what you want so you could ask the broad to assist you in where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going, then you're going to be like, oh, well, just cook and clean for me and this, that, and the third. No, that ain't enough. You got to know what you want and where you're going. Then you will know when you see the woman who has the characteristics and the network and the different things and characteristics that can help you get there. Let me know if y'all feeling me, man, because I'll stop this motherfucker right now if I ain't get no, I need some fires in the chat right now. All right. If you don't know what you want from a woman, you can never get it. Understand that. If you do not know what you want from a woman, she cannot give it to you. That's why I see a lot of dudes got a woman right now that I had. You had that woman, man, she ain't do nothing for you. She got with me. She turned my life all the way up. Why? Because you didn't know what you wanted, so you couldn't direct her to who about what you wanted. You want the broad to come in and give you this and give you that and give you that. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this. Only a boring hoe going to do that. And very few women going to do it. But you can teach a lot of women to do it. If she know, we going to get into it later. Reward and punishment system, Pavlov's dog. When you start to put reward and punishment systems, positive reinforcement to the woman when she do what you want, when she helping you towards your goals, guess what? You're going to be able to train every woman to do what you want her to do, but you got to know what you want her to do. You niggas think the bitch gonna come ready made, huh? Hey, man, the bitch ain't gonna come ready made unless she was fuck with me and then she fuck with you. Hey, man, I say every nigga that ever fuck with a bitch I fuck with, God bless. Hey, man, because I trained her on how to do and how to talk to her nigga and how to build for her nigga. Y'all don't know how to do that. You got to do it for yourself. And you got to stop acting like these women going to come like that. Where? I ain't never really seen it. Even a bitch that I fuck with that come fuck with you, if she feel like you a sucker and you ain't requiring and you ain't directing, a woman need to be directed. She needs to know what she need to do. Don't make it too hard for her. But all right, we going to keep going. I better see some more files in the chat or we stop it. We just going to do the Q&A. If your mission is not defined, she has no path to plug into. Oh, you have to know exactly what you want and where you're going. Women love direction. Women love something that she's sure of because women are unsure. Most people are unsure. That's why when you are a leader, you have to be sure about where you're going, even if you ain't sure. Because everybody is unsure. So because everybody is unsure, they want to plug into somebody who is sure. I'll put my all behind somebody I know is sure about where they going because most people ain't sure about where they going. You niggas ain't sure about where you going. So how she gonna plug into what you doing if you don't even know? You want the bitch to tell you what she want to do for you. She ain't gonna tell me what she want to do for me. I'm gonna tell you what I need, and that's what you gotta do. Clarity is leadership, and leadership creates usefulness. All right, now put some files in the chat, man. If not, I'm finna jump off. I'm going to skip parts, though. Should I do signs a woman can become useful, or should I do directing her to usefulness, or deeper level game? The psychology of shape of behavior. Which one? I need to know. I ain't going to say it 3 times, so y'all better get it. Which one? Deeper level game The psychology is shaping behavior, or directing her into usefulness, or signs she could be a useful woman. Somebody said deeper directing, deeper level game, directing how we can make them useful, deeper level game, psychology, shape behavior, psychology all day. All right, it's kind of split between directing her and deeper level psychology. Psychology. I'm gonna ask Sin what she think. A deeper level game is something, but it kind of veer off course. This is really about, all right, we gonna do deeper level game. What you think? I don't want to give them too much. The psychology of saving behavior, like B.F. Skinner, behavioral psychology, positive reinforcement, or do I give them the directing her into usefulness? Yeah, the other one a little too deep. Yeah, that's his own course in its own. And then they might ban me for stuff like that. Yeah, they might ban me for that. You start giving out information like that, they gonna ban you. All right. Now pay attention right now. Directing her into usefulness. Once you choose, and I'm skipping steps right now, so we go through it all the way, how to pick the right woman and everything like that. But I skipped that, so I'm just doing parts. Once you choose a woman with potential, you turn that potential into tangible value, right? And that's a big pin. Tangible value. Hey, bitch, this shit can't be intrinsic. How you make me feel okay, we'll put that on a list of things that are valuable, but it ain't the highest on the total ball of value. You dudes put intrinsic value on the totem pole higher than it should be. No, bitch, I need to see tangible value. I need to be able to put on a piece of paper like a spreadsheet what you're bringing into my life that makes value. Okay, that's number one. I mean, that's not number one, but that's number one once you're seeing what value she's bringing. Number one is making sure she's a person of value, making sure she has the potential and the characteristics that could even give you some value. You got to turn a value into tangible. Tangible. Can I feel it? Can I touch it? Can I put a number on it? If you can't, it ain't real. And she finessing you. Know exactly what you want. Before you speak to her, speak to yourself. That's deep. You niggas just be talking. But every time I go out on a date with a woman, an interview with a woman, anything, I know what I want out this situation. And I'm trying to see if she qualified. And once she qualified, I'm trying to see how we can get to that next point. Y'all just be out just yapping about this, that, and the third. My mentor used to tell me, listen, most niggas just be talking, and that's why they never get what they want in the efficient line that they could get it. You got to know what you want, because if you don't know what you want, then the bitch gonna start talking about what you want, what she want, and then you gonna go around in her circle. She got to be in your circle. And how she gonna be in your circle, in your direction, when you know what you're doing? Before you speak to her, speak to yourself. What do I want my life to look like? What slows me down? Where can a woman add leverage? Where can a woman add leverage? Hey, man, listen. When I first met this woman, she was taking me Yo Gotti parties, Angela Simmons parties, Glorilla parties, having me with. She seen what I was doing. And she added value by taking her network and saying, I'm going to invite you to all of these places. Yeah, I know they said it's just a +1, but I'm going to say this, my man, I'm going to have you come. She was putting me in positions to things I was trying to do because I told her what I was trying to do in life at the time. I'm doing this new content shit. I need to get around people. Can you assist me with that? And she said, I'm going to see where I can help you out in them areas. That's why it goes back to, you got to make sure the woman is useful for you. Is the woman, do the woman got a network for you? Is the woman in circles? What does her father do? Can you go to the golf course? Can you go to this? Can you go? Y'all picking women who have nothing to give, but motherfucking making food and rubbing your back. Bro, that's nothing. You got to elevate your requirements from a woman in the first place because you picking a lot of women that can't really bring no real value to you. Yo, what's good?
What it do, nigga? I'm hopping in this Uber right now.
Yeah, it's good. How far away?
It's at 18.
It's all good. You come with your girl, you come in dolo.
Nah, Dolo.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yep. What they gonna say? What the fuck is that, bro? They be doing that scam shit over here, bro. Saying they here.
Man, hey, they normally don't be doing it, but this weekend for our base, but they was doing it for sure. They knew they'd get over on some tourists.
Right.
I bet. Just let me know when you pull up.
Yeah.
All right. Where was I at? Hey, listen, you got to check the comments for me. Where was I at? And y'all better let me know you feeling this because I can get off the subject. If y'all ain't feeling this, I'm going to keep this for me and my brotherhood and we going, you know what I'm saying? We going to talk about it. So I need to know. If y'all ain't feeling it, man, I'll move on to another subject. All right, I'm going to keep going down the list, right? A woman can only become useful to the man who knows his mission, right? So you got to give her a clear lane. It can't be vague. Hey, baby, figure out what you should do for me. You should have been taught better from your family. Hey, well, most of the time they haven't, and it's a different time. You know what they was able to do back in the day for a man, to us now, between Uber Eats, between on demand everything, that's not really useful. You know, so you got to give her a clear lane, but you can't give her a clear lane if you ain't clear about what you want. And that's why I advise everybody, every man, to know what he really wants. It's easy to direct a woman to what you really want when you know what you really want. But if you, all right, I'm just making sure, hey, I don't appreciate this. It's big game, you know. But sometimes big game will go over people's heads. They don't even recognize how big it is. All right. Yeah, look on Instagram. Hey, check this out right here, right? A woman thrives with structure, not just women, but most people. Why? Because life is it's so many different ways you could go with it. That's why people get overwhelmed. That's why people have anxiety. Hey, man, get a bitch some structure. Stop letting it be what you think you should do for me. Nah, bitch, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do for me and what's going to make me happy and what's going to make me reward you for being happy. Most people thrive with structure. That's why most people is messed up in life, because they have no structure. Get that woman some structure that's going to help her make you successful and in turn benefit her. Right? But it all starts with self. That's why self improvement, dealing with your mental, reading the books, going to the gym, having self, you got to get yourself right before you give it to the broad. Give her a clear lane, not 20. Don't give her 100 things to do. Give her a clear, direct path of the most important priority that'll give you the biggest leverage, that would make the most sense and make her the most valuable. Just the same way in life. You give somebody, hey, the man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. The man who chases 2 rabbits catches none. Give her one real lane to go in. You just go hard in this right here, and it's going to do enough to make it make sense to me. I'm going to give you some examples of lanes, right? Pay attention. It depends where you are in your life and what you're doing. You can give her the task of managing the environment. That's a good one. Y'all tell me what you think that means. Organizing your schedule. If you already don't got an assistant. Meal preps and fitness accountability. Hey, baby, because you don't just want to be in shape. You want your woman to be in shape, because the better she looks, the better you look when people see you with her. So it is an added value for a woman who looks good to be next to you in certain circles in certain places, because it raises your value. Okay. And a lot of these things may seem low level to a lot of y'all, but it's a lot of people where they ain't got much going on in life. For me, these is, hey, you got to come like this. But for people who really like, I ain't doing too much in my life, you still got to make a woman useful. So these things are something that make them useful. Give her some administrative tasks, because that's big. That take a lot of weight off your plate if you don't have an assistant already. Errands, and logistics. Just managing everything you have, man. I got meal preps. I got merch coming in. I got books coming in. I got clothes at the cleaners. I got clothes at the washing machine places. It's two different places. I get some clothes that got to be dry cleaned. I got some clothes that got to be washed and folded. All of these things, yeah, you can get another assistant to do it. But if you want the bitch to be useful, why the fuck hire an assistant? Hey, bitch, make your motherfucking self useful. Manage all that shit for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you wake up in the morning, have my pre-workout and my protein mixed in a cup. So when I wake up, all I got to do is get that and go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Little things. Of course, you're going to get them to bigger things in the future, but we got to talk about everybody on the spectrum. Everybody ain't on a super high level yet. Y'all all going to get there, but y'all might not be there yet. So therefore, the little things might matter to you. Handling bookings and travel. Man, listen, I love to tell my woman, listen, if we going to go out the country, listen, make sure you research the best places, the best hotel, make sure we got the best view, make sure we got the best excursions, make sure we know where the best clubs is at. Hey, man, might want to set up some females to come hang out with us because, we got to make it look good. Do all that. I don't want to have to think about it. I just want to go. You know what I'm saying? Look at the best flights. I don't want no layovers if we ain't got to have one. If we got to have a layover, make sure it ain't too long. Hey, see, and this is the funny thing. Hey, man, you get the bitch, man, and you pay for everything for the bitch, and you still got to do all these little things. Hey, man, bitch, the least you could do if you ain't finna chip in on this trip is make sure this trip is all the way set up the right way. No, but you got to pay for the trip, and you got to put the itinerary around for the bitch. Hey, man, you's a sucker. Hey, bitch, make yourself useful. I'm going to get a bitch around this motherfucker who going to be useful. You know what I'm saying? Want me to pay for the trip and set the motherfucker up. No, come on. If I'm going to pay for it, and I ain't even say you got to pay for it, but I'm saying if I'm going to pay for the motherfucking trip, hey, bitch, least you could do is find out what the best hotels is, the best restaurants, the best excursions. Oh, now I got to do double time. So, bitch, what you doing here then? What are you doing here to make yourself? You're not. And that's the point of this whole guide, is to learn how to make a bitch useful. All right, we're going to keep going with it. Taking care of the details that protect your focus. Why? Because focus is energy. The most successful people in life are the ones who have the most focus. You cannot have focus in life if you got to deal with all these petty little individual tasks. You're diverting your focus and energy to maintenance, maintenance tasks. The only way to get ahead in life is to focus your energy on building tasks. So if the woman can't take away the maintenance task, then you're focusing your energy on those tasks, and you're never going to get to the building task, which means you're never going to move forward. And we all have a finite amount of mental energy in a day. You do not want to focus it on eating, on cleaning, on making meal preps, on doing laundry. You're going to be a loser because you only have a finite, which means limited amount of mental focus every day. And if you're spending it on these minimum wage tasks, you're never going to grow bigger. So you have to tell her, listen, you have to handle these for me. Or at least, hey, bitch, you could even hire somebody to handle them for me if it's for the right price. But I don't even want to talk to her about it. You got to do it. All right, now we expanding though. That's low level. That's all low level. Now we talking about higher level. Her money must circulate into the mission. What y'all think that mean? Her money, this is on a higher level now. Her money must circulate into the mission. We have a mission. You have funds. You have money. Now, you must allocate some of those resources into our mission. You want to make the broad useful? Allocate some of your resources into our mission. Allocate some of your money, some of your funds into what we're building. You don't really love me, you don't do that. But this is getting to the higher levels, though. If she has income, part of that income should contribute to what we are building. Do you not think so? Or should it just be all my money that could contribute to what we building? So, bitch, you get to come around for the ride, do all the fly shit, be all around the fly people, all the people with influence and this and that, and we going places, but I'm the only one supposed to invest. She ain't got to invest as much as me because she don't probably got as much as me. Not all the time. Sometimes they might, or they might have more than you. That's who you should be looking for. But how does it make sense that you're coming along this journey with me to the top, but you didn't have to sacrifice none of your resources to get to the top? Oh, well, then, bitch, you don't deserve to be here. So if you want to be here, you want to keep growing to the top, she must allocate some resources. You know what I'm saying? Not once in every blue moon, consistently. Hey, bitch, I'm not boo-boo the fool. You think you throw me something one time and you just, because that one time wasn't the reason I'm going to get to where I'm going. It's going to be, and then I can't even have no feelings for you if I know you're not willing to help me build, because why would I think you don't got your spot solidified with me if you're not really helping invest to where I'm getting to? But if you really invest in where I'm getting to, bitch, you always going to have a safe spot with me. And even if we ain't fucking with each other, I'm the type of nigga, I'm going to be like, listen, I remember what you did for me. You was there for me. You put in for me. Bitch, you go fuck with another nigga, I'm going to make sure you good for what you did for me. But if you don't do nothing for me, then, bitch, hey, ain't no difference between you and the next bitch then, because you ain't around this motherfucker doing nothing. Hey, bitch want to be like, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Hey, well, bitch, remember that when I go start fucking with the next bitch and elevator your status, because y'all the same bitch, because you ain't did nothing for me. I just met her. So where do you have a spot to stand with me versus the other bitch? You don't have one. You didn't do nothing for me. This new bitch didn't do nothing for me. Hey, but she a little bit younger and a little bit cuter, so I'm going to go with this bitch. Oh, how you mad at me? You was around, didn't mean you did nothing. Bitch, you didn't chip in. This bitch didn't chip in. So guess what? I'm going to go with the younger, cuter looking bitch then. All right then, chip in, and I'm going to always remember that. And even when I meet this younger, cuter bitch, you know what I'm going to say? Hey, this younger, cuter bitch ain't chip in. That's how these women fuck themselves up. Oh, this nigga left me for the younger cutie. Yeah, bitch, because you wasn't doing nothing around this motherfucker, though. You don't get no credit just because you was here enjoying the lifestyle that I motherfucker paid for. If you want some status around this motherfucking house, then pitch in. And if you don't pitch in, then you got the same status of the new younger bitch that didn't pitch in. But anyway, these bitches want some status because they been around. Bitch, doing what, though? Hey, man, there's a lot of bitches that would have just came around and enjoyed the ride. You didn't do nothing. You ain't put no gas in this car. So you just you feel like because you been here, you supposed to have a certain status. No, the only motherfucker who gets status around here is a motherfucker who chipped in to help me get to where I was at. You didn't do that. So don't be mad when I go with the next bitch who didn't do that. Let me know, am I wrong? No, these bitches, man, try to act like you wrong, like you a bad dude. Bitch, you ain't did nothing around this motherfucker. So don't be mad when I go with the next bitch who look a little bit younger, who ain't do nothing around this motherfucker. You the same to me. That got me worked up tonight. Don't get me worked up tonight. All right. Consistently, right? A woman who contributes financially is invested. Hey, man, let me tell you this, too. A woman who's invested is less likely to cheat. You want to know why? Because she's invested. I done put this much money in, this much time, I done invested so much in myself. If I cheat on this man, I lose all of my investment. Versus a woman, all I'm doing is benefiting. I cheat on this man right now. He find out, he leave me, don't matter, I'm up. But if I've invested time, energy, money, resources, if I get caught cheating, this man leave me, all of that money go down the drain. Hey, man, just to keep a broad faithful, you got to make sure she invested. I'm just telling you. Yeah, I gave him too much game. I should cut it off, huh? It's like 20 more pages. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Plus, this ain't even out yet. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow or something like that. Y'all want it? And that's listen. Them was just certain segments, man. I got 10 different segments of how to really go through this. Oh, the psychology part is crazy too. I'm gonna cut it off. My brother said, cut it off. You're giving them too much right now for free. Get in the brotherhood right now, because I dropped the whole segments in there today just for those who in the brotherhood, and we got the weekly calls, all that. Get in the gang God brotherhood, man. They said chill, saying chill out. Why you stop them? Came at the perfect time, Goldie. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this guy probably tomorrow, the next day, and y'all could just go buy it and get everything in there. Let me know what y'all want to hear. Yes, y'all want to put some comments in. My homie finna pull up, and we finna chop it up too. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give you some game that I put in the group today, right? Cause y'all kind of light in here tonight, so I'm gonna give it to you. Y'all better stop playing. Any woman you get her credit fixed, get her funding, and then have her use that funding to help you in whatever endeavor you're trying to do. I don't care if she got a 420 credit score. You going to come to my people, they going to get her to a 780 in a few months. Then they going to teach her how to get the 50,000 and no doc funding. And then she got 50,000 to play with. Hey, man, and if that's your woman, guess what? She gonna at least give you 25, if not the whole thing, depending on how you want to do it. And then you could take 25 of that. Hey, baby, what you interested in? What you want to do with your life? What type of skills and tasks and business you want to build up? Let's do it. And then you take yours and take hers, and then y'all start building up. And then you got another level of value with her, because she like, this is the first man that ever put me in position to get more. Some game for you right there. I shouldn't even did that. I might have to have them edit this part out right here. Yeah, man, I'm gonna edit this part out, man. Y'all ain't deserve that. That's only for the brotherhood. And guess what? I got 10 more. I got 10 more pieces of game like that. Hey, y'all like the God? Hey, man, we all guys, right? All right. So come, if y'all like the merch, trademark this, man. Get the God merch. Let motherfuckers know. He said, I got a whole page filled out. Yeah, man. I might get back into it. I might get back into it later. She was like, you gave him too much though. But it's so much on there. Man, and how is it that I ain't seeing no super chats? Giving all that game, I'm finna turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. All this game I'm giving and ain't even sitting in no super chats. That's crazy. All this game I just gave you. And I ain't see but a couple little super chats. That's wild. That's why I say, man, I'm finna jump off of this shit real motherfucking soon. Y'all don't even appreciate the game. Yeah, psychology is getting a girl to like you, but of course that's step number one. But it take a lot more just in her to like you to really take it further. You know what I'm saying? But that is a big part of it. I say it's at least 35% of it. How to stop feeling the need to prove yourself in arguments. Look at the proper perspective. Uh Plus, like, man, bros be arguing about some shit like you gotta remove yourself in the situation. It's like arguing with a child. I'm not gonna get into a full argument with my son. You gotta look it from the bigger picture. I'm the bigger person in this argument. You in your feelings. And I know half the stuff we saying ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So sometimes I ain't even gonna argue with you. It's gonna be you know what? I'm done talking right now. I talk to you when I feel like you too much in your emotions, so ain't nothing we talking about gonna be heard. So I ain't gonna waste my breath. I'm gonna talk to you maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. You can't talk to somebody in their emotions logically. So it's like, How do you get out your feelings? Recognize you're talking to a child right now, and sometimes you got to recognize you're in your child. Uh, Games people play. He talks about it. Sometimes you're talking to somebody and their child, and for you to be able to ration with them, you got to stay in your parent. So if you're talking to kids, you're in your parent because you see the dynamic. But what you got to understand when you're with adults, men and women. Hey man, I done saved my life before talking to a nigga who damn near might would have killed me by staying in my parent and not getting in my child like he was. So just with the broad, get out of your child, operate in your parent, and that dynamic they will see it. It's hard to explain. You got to read the book, but it's a very way. It's like when you're in your child and they're in their child, y'all equals. But when you can be in your parent and they're in their child, they have a different level of respect. So the dynamic becomes different because you're not talking to them on a level. You're talking to them on a higher level. But that higher level doesn't make them feel disrespected. It makes them feel like they're in a lower level. So it makes them want to come up to your level. So they're in their child. You elevate to your parent. And in your parent, it makes them recognize they're in their child. So it makes them want to get out their feelings and raise to your parent. You get what I'm saying? So that's all it is. I mean, anytime you run a game, man, it's always about, I'm not in my feelings about this. Even if I'm playing a role that I'm in my feelings, man, that's all theatrics. Deep down inside, I'm always in my parent and I'm playing a game like that. It's very complicated though. Shout out to Clinton Collins, man. If she calls you daddy, what do you call her? Baby? You can call her whatever you want to call her. I'll call a woman baby. Call it. Because guess what? Daddy is up here. Baby is down here. Don't tell him I said it though. Hey man, keep the bitch where she's supposed to be, even subconsciously. I call you baby enough. What's a baby? You know what I mean? You down here? I'm up here. That's why the bitch can't call me baby. Because what is a baby? A baby is a child. A baby is an adolescent. A baby is somebody who don't know nothing. And so you can't call me that. Don't clip this part up right here, man. These hoes gonna get mad at me. Hey, that's why I be mad sometimes. Like, why I be saying too much shit on here, bitch, give me with you shit. I know what you're doing. You've been doing stuff lately. Oh, she gonna see this too. She gonna say, you've been doing stuff lately that I don't like because you want me to leave you alone because you like to play a bitch away from you. I'm like, see, man, you just watch my shit. They know all my game. Good thing game is so infinite. Hold on. Yo was good.
Yeah, I'm right here. Come on.
Hold on. Let me get off my mic. Tell him what you do. Clinton Collins, you got any other questions? What do you mean parent and child emotional versus logical? Eric, what's the book? Is that Eric Bernays? I just said the name of the book. Games people play. Yeah, I'm already knowing Clinton. I already know. Appreciate you popping on. You know, people in the school group got good questions. People in the school group got good questions because we talk on that elevated level. You know, we talk on that elevated level. Get in the school group right now. Link in the description. The Brotherhood, the Players Club. Like I said, I dropped half of the course in there. I got free courses in there. We chop it up on real levels. There's levels I can't talk about on YouTube. Hello. Yeah, you can let them up. Thank you. Come on, if y'all got some questions. If y'all got some questions, let me know. Hold on. All right, come on with some questions. My homie about to come up here and we gonna chop it up. He got a podcast himself out there in LA, a big podcast called Stop Sign. He interviewed a lot of the rappers out there. I'm hungry. Give me some food. I need something. You heard me? Uh, maybe YouTube. You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more. Let me go to a different section because that section was long, and we was just getting started in that section. Yeah. All right, deeper level psychology. So I read this book before, B.F. Skinner, Behavioralism. So he talks about, you know what he said, and this will really tune me into him. He said he believes that we don't have free will. He said, what'd he say? They say you can't lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Bring it to me. Nah, I can't see. I'm gonna plug it up in a second. I'm about to get up because Joe about to be here. So B.F. Skinner, he said, and this would turn me on to him. He said, I do not believe in free will. He said, if you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. He said that's a popular saying. He said, but he understands psychology so much. If I dehydrate that horse, if I beat that horse, if I do all these things to that horse, I can guarantee you that horse is going to drink the water. Now, he wasn't saying necessarily do something negative because his whole ideology is having positive reinforcements for people. But his entire scientific research is around people do not have free will. If you can condition the environment in a certain way, you can make an individual do almost anything. And if you look at society, most of us are doing predictable behavior because how they've conditioned us and conditioned our settings. So if you read the book, you understand, like with anybody, even with women, even with your kids, if you put the proper conditions around, and most of the time they're positive reinforcement, so it's not nothing negative, you can make an individual do anything. So free game for you. I ain't even gonna go to it. My homie just pulled up. Hold on real quick. You want to do this shit live, or you want to do a report? Do a live. Yo, listen, my homie just pulled up, big podcast from LA and everything. We gonna get on in a second, but we gonna turn it off right now because if I leave it too long, I know everybody gonna jump off. So tune back in about 15, 20 minutes.